Ethereum continues to bounce in an upwards direction, rising as I speak. And is it going to continue and play out on this W pattern, which we will be talking about yesterday? With only 10 days left to the EIP 1559, we're going to look at what that upgrade means for Ethereum, and as the price builds, some potential predictions for the end of the year. So make sure you're watching to the end of the video. Hello guys, and welcome to the House of Crypto. I make videos about Ethereum as well as other cryptocurrencies. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed and you want to make money with Ethereum, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening in Ethereum and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Without further ado then, let's jump into today's video. Okay, so jumping over to CoinDesk. There's a variety of news out and about crypto at the moment. Obviously, you know, we're seeing a bit of a momentum shift and the news in general is looking particularly bullish. But it's this piece of news in particular over on CoinDesk that I want to focus on today, which is about the EIP, or the Ethereum Improvement Program 1559, which is due to happen in just 10 days. And why does that really matter to us as Ethereum holders? This will be the 11th upgrade so far, and it will be known as the London hard fork. And there's already been a number of different hard forks, etc. throughout the time of Ethereum's existence, but this is probably the most significant, particularly as an Ethereum holder. And the main reason for that is that Ethereum in the past, one of its main failings has been that it's an inflationary asset, whereas Bitcoin is more of a deflationary asset. Over time, the amount of Bitcoin being delivered into the system is reducing, whereas Ethereum has been increasing. However, this shows what the burn or the amount of Ethereum could be burned will look like. Okay, this is on the left, the cumulative Ethereum burned. On the right, you can see just how much that will be and the speed at which that has been happening. Okay, so that's a really exciting part of it as Ethereum moves from a proof of work to a proof of stake. Transaction speeds increasing, as well as cost of transfers being reduced significantly. Back in March, April time, when the fees were extremely high, that was obviously affecting the price of Ethereum as people found it difficult to trade. And I don't know if you've been watching anything about NFTs, but recently there's been huge releases of NFTs, all running on the Ethereum networks, which in the past used to clog up valuable space on Ethereum networks, slowing them down. But actually now they're starting to be able to run much more efficiently, which is nothing but good news. As the NFT space grows, as the decentralized finance space grows, all running on the Ethereum network. Okay, so yesterday we talked about this large W pattern playing out in line with this sort of falling wedge, and that would take us to a price target of around $3,400 US. And what we've seen is we've been continuing to push, and literally as we speak, we're pushing at this area around here. So when we see these patterns and we're not sure whether we're going to have a breakthrough or not, what we can do is zoom into a closer time frame. So all I've done here, guys, is jump into a 15-minute time frame. So what we can see is this ascending wedge happening here, where we've had this bounce again down here, back up, we've had a bit of a fake out, another bounce, and then what we've had here is we have had a breakout. We now appear to be confirming this breakout. So what I would like to see now is if we can push beyond this level at around $2,427, which was the high put in earlier on yesterday, then in my opinion we're about to push much higher in Ethereum. And if we jump across to the Bitcoin chart, as we can see on the Bitcoin chart, something very exciting is going on as well. We had this sort of falling wedge before, which discluded this fake out. But if we draw from the top of this wedge through the fake out, we can see that yesterday we found a bit of resistance at this level here around the sort of 39, just below $40,000. And literally as today in the last few hours, we've had another blast off through that area. Now, obviously, we've talked about this sort of area in Bitcoin from around the sort of 40,000 up to around the sort of 49,000, where there was a huge amount of resistance and support in the past. Here we came up before. This is a very significant level because we had an all-time high back here on the 10th of January where we got rejected, and then we pushed back down to this level here. Now, obviously, you know, it's an Ethereum video, but we were looking at what's happening with Bitcoin, because when Bitcoin's been moving, Ethereum is obviously following suit, and they don't necessarily move exactly the same. When Ethereum is going to be pumping, Bitcoin tends to be moving sideways, and when Bitcoin's pumping, Ethereum tends to be cooling off a little bit, but they do tend to move in unison together. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Just a quick update on what's happening with Ethereum and the EIP 1559 upgrade. As we get closer towards that upgrade, we'll look in more depth about exactly what that Ethereum upgrade is and how else it might benefit us, not only now but in the future as Ethereum holders. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, as it helps me to get more and more content out there. And if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening in Ethereum, to get up-to-date notifications when Ethereum videos are being released, so that you don't miss the breakout like the one we've had a couple of days ago, as well as key news and analysis. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.